Phone just fell. Hang on a sec. Oh, there we go. Okay. Ah, I don't know what's happening here. Okay. Okay. Hi, Pumpkin. Thanks for being here. Can you please stay? I've had enough issues this morning already. There we go. Okay. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I'm T. Waldron. This is Pumpkin. I apologize for dropping the phone. It's Friday. What day is today? November 7th. And it's been a busy morning already, right? Has it been busy? They are still messed up from this time change a couple days ago. It's been almost a week now. They're starving. Are you starving? You're gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. I did stop giving them snacks, so they're a little mad. But I'm T. Waldron again. This is my cat Pumpkin. I don't know what I'm talking about here. Let's do some deep breathing because I need to get my head together and get in the game. Close your eyes if you're not driving or operating heavy machinery, and inhale through your nose and exhale through your mouth. And slow your breath down. Inhale. And exhale. Just take a few minutes just for you. Close your eyes, go within, let all the stress of the day fade away for a few minutes, and inhale. And then exhale. And as we inhale, think about inhaling healing oxygen that's going to go to all your cells, that keeps us alive, gives us energy. And then we're going to exhale stress, tension, any negativity that you have left. Inhale. And exhale. Allow it just to flow out. You don't own that. You don't need to keep the negativity. You don't need the stress. You don't need the anger. Let it go. And then inhale. And exhale. Great. So good morning, everybody. Hi, PGA. Welcome back. I'm chatting with you and the cat. Everybody. But thanks for asking. I'm not sure what that means. ABD. Yeah, my cats don't go outside, so they would not be exposed to any sort of dogs, but yeah, so I just want to share with you guys a story. So yesterday, I've been walking in my neighborhood because there's traffic and they're doing construction on the highway where I normally walk, so it takes me a long time to get home. I got a flat tire last week, trying to take a shortcut, and it's just been something. So I said, you know what, I'm just going to walk near my house. So I was walking down the street, and all of a sudden this car like drives up slow, and I have my headphones on, so I'm like, okay, like maybe this person needs directions, whatever. So I put my window down, and I mean, they put their window down, and I took my headphones off, and I look over, and this person's like waving, and I'm just like, oh, okay. They're very excited. I don't know who this person is. And then I looked really closely, and it was a lady that I normally walk with on this other walkway where we normally walk. And I used to see her every morning, and she was always so positive. I would love to see her because she'd be like, good morning, darling. And I'd say, good morning, darling. And we'd just have, like, we'd send each other good vibes every day. And I miss seeing her because I haven't been walking on the path. And then she stops her car and she's like, hey, I live over here. I'm like, I live over here. And I found out her name, and it's been cool. It was really cool that she stopped and we just chatted like outside the normal location, and it was really neat to it put me in a good mood all day. So I just wanted to share that with you because sometimes things that you think aren't a big deal are a big deal. You know, she didn't have to do that. That was really nice of her, and she's got such good energy, and it was just nice recognizing each other, and then finding out we were sort of neighbors, and it put me in a good mood for the rest of the day. You just never know, is my point. So when you're thinking about taking a little action that seems like nothing, go for it. You know, that's if it's going to be nice to somebody or kind, because you never know what effect that's going to have. And then I was even nicer to other people that I probably wouldn't have been as nice to because I was already in a good mood. So it has ripple effects. So if we all do like little things that are kind, and then we can, oh my God, so much hair. Then we can change our vibration and then end up doing bigger things that are kind. It's beautiful. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. That's always weird seeing someone out of place. It's like seeing a teacher out of school. That's so true. That's so true, arrogant eye belly. Eye bolly. I don't know. That's, yeah. And I have this thing where I used to say hello to everybody if I thought I knew them. And then nobody ever knew me. They would just, I would be like, hi. And I'd be like, do I know you from church or school or whatever? And they would just look at me. They were like, never mind, have a great day. So I stopped saying hi to people because it was just it took too much. I used to be embarrassed about it. Now I don't care. I'll just wave and smile at people. And then sometimes they'll recognize me if we know each other, and then they'll start the conversation. So I kind of create an open door, but I don't make a big deal about it. So I kind of learned to temper that. So I don't, like, if they don't know me, it's not a weird thing. But if they do know, they know it's okay to say hi. So it's kind of you learn as you age, balance, right? Hi, Samuel, welcome. I wave at anyone driving the same car my mom has. I think it's her, and it's never her. I look like a lunatic. That's so funny. You know what I've been doing though that I think is along those lines, might be considered crazy, but I think it's nice when somebody lets me in traffic, or if we're merging. And I think people should, and I don't know about you guys, but if you're driving, I think it's polite if two lanes are merging into one, right? I think it's polite if you both take turns. You know, they go this, your lane goes, that lane goes, this lane goes. And if somebody lets me in, even if it's my turn, I wave and I'm like, thank you. Because you know what? Why not? Doesn't cost anything. Like my dad always used to say, it don't cost nothing to be nice. And he was right. So, oh, good luck. Good luck at your talk today. Yeah, that's a friend of mine. He's doing an amazing historical talk today. You got this. Oh, thank you, Steve. Appreciate that. Hey, from England. Welcome. Oh, that's so nice. I love that. I wish we had more of that here in the Northeast, arrogant eyebally. I mean, I just think it's polite, like, and it just makes life nicer, you know, and you get to your destination and you're not enraged. Because if you let somebody go and then two people cut in front, I just find that, to me, it seems very selfish, but I'm trying to like let it go, because I'm like, all right, maybe that person's in a bigger rush. So a friend of mine used to always say that, and I was like, wow, she's super zen. I'm trying to get there. I knew her, like she said that 20 years ago, and I'm still trying to get that way. Oh, thank you. Okay. Hey, from is it Kyrgyzstan? Welcome. Okay. Oh, thank you. So I just wanted to share that with you because I thought that was really nice. So like I said, this person didn't have to stop her car and roll down her window, or well, put down her window and say hi, but she did, and it made my whole day. So if you can, be kind to somebody a little bit extra, and you don't know how far it has ripple effects. Same thing if you're in a bad mood, like sometimes I'll be angry or something, and I'll just, you know, be mean to somebody, and I know that I was mean to them unnecessarily, and that probably put them in a bad mood. So I try not to do that anymore. But you know, we're human, so things can happen. Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's downright mandatory. I love that you guys do that in the Midwest. That is so cool. I'm going to read to you a little excerpt from this book, The Game of Life and How to Play It by Florence Scovel Shinn. Yeah, thank you. All right, let's see. I like to just open to a page and see what she says. I hope it's good. All right. Now what she does, she looks at the Bible as allegory. So she considers the Bible, so a lot of times she'll quote the Bible, but it's more as illustrating a story or an idea. And if you're a fundamentalist or something like that, that's fine. You can interpret it any way you want. But this is more, not so much as being biblical and saying this is the only way to be, but more so that this is an interesting idea and a good lesson for us. Okay. That's the middle of a story. Sometimes she tells stories. So I don't want to start in the middle of a story because we don't know what's happening. All right, so demonstrations often come in the 11th hour because that's when we let go and stop reasoning, and infinite intelligence has a chance to work. Our dreary desires are answered drearily, and we have impatient desires are often long delayed and violently fulfilled. Yeah, so if we're impatient and we're kind of depressed and sad, that's how our prayers are going to be answered. But if we are in the mode of gratitude, if you can say, you know what, thank you for this. Thank you for that lady stopping me yesterday. Thank you for this great chat. Thank you for my cat. You know, if you can be grateful for everything in your life, even the tough things, even the things that appear to be negative, then it switches it to be positive, and more positivity will come your way. And then even if something is empirically, you think it's not positive, if you can find the good in it, then your life is filled with goodness. It's empowering, this stuff. It's not just, oh, just be happy all the time. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying learn your lesson and put the good out, and more good will come to you. And if it doesn't seem like it's good, you sort of have to look at it and figure out why or how you can learn from this and how it could be good. Thank you so much. Yeah. Yes, they like you, Pumpkin. She's going to be 17 on Sunday. So, yeah. Poesa, welcome. Yeah, let's see. Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to leave you with that. Let's see if she says anything else. Okay, I'm gonna leave you with a quick little story. A woman asked me why she was constantly losing or breaking her glasses. We found that she often said to herself and others with vexation, "I wish I could get rid of my glasses." So her impatient desire was violently fulfilled. What should she have demanded? Was perfect eyesight. But what she registered in the subconscious was simply the impatient desire to be rid of her glasses, so they were continually being broken or lost. I think that's a good illustration of that concept. Two attitudes of mind cause loss. Depreciation, as in the case of the woman who did not appreciate her husband, that was a previous story, or fear of loss, which makes a picture of loss in our subconscious. When we can let go of the problem, cast our burden, we will have instantaneous manifestation. Okay, so don't have too many expectations. Keep it in a positive, and just see what manifests for you. I think it's going to be a good day. All right, so I've got to run. I'm going to go teach a Tai Chi class now at a senior center, and I've got to feed these cats first because they're clearly starving. Are you okay, Pumpkin? Are you hungry? Fractal's hungry. She's like, I'm hungry over here. Are you hungry? Oh my goodness, okay. She's very hungry. I gotta go. From myself to yourself, thank you for joining me on this journey. And it's 8 p.m. Saturday and Sunday, okay? Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.